Hi everyone and welcome to Studio de Soy. My name is Lina and today's video is another episode about polymer clay. Today I want to show you how you can decorate a mug using quilling technique. So let's get started. If you want to support me and my channel, don't forget to hit the red button, like this video, leave a comment down below, and let's keep going. You probably already heard about quilling, but more as a paper craft technique. But today I decided to use this technique with a polymer clay. First thing that I'm doing is creating a draft on paper to see how I want my future's design to look like. At the same time, I'm picking the color palette. I'm usually trying to go for the colors that complement each other. And for today's video, I decided to do the palette of pink, purple, blue, and yellow colors. After that, I start conditioning the clay. I'm taking the pieces, warming them up, and also I decided to mix different tones of pink and purple colors, and for that I'm just adding a different amounts of white clay and just mixing it. As you can see, I mixed 9 different colors of polymer clay, and also I'm using leftover clay in the same palette. In my case it's mostly the pink color. I'm gonna be using that clay as a base for my design. I'm also conditioning this leftover piece, flattening it on my pasta machine on a 3rd or 4th level of thickness. Now I'm creating the paper stencil, cutting out the heart shape. And now I'm just applying this paper stencil on my clay and using the knife, I'm cutting it out. Alright, our base is applied, and now I want to show you 2 ways how you can make a string shape pieces of clay. You either can use an extruder or you just can use your hands and flatten the clay into the string shape. And here are my strings of all my colors. I'm gonna create today's design using 3 ways of creating little curls of clay. And for the first curl, I'm kind of making a rose shape. And for that, I'm taking a piece out of my string and making it into the longer ellipse shape. And then start rolling from one of the sides. For the second way of creating a curl, I'm taking a little piece of my string, shaping it into the sphere shape. After that, I'm again flattening it into a longer ellipse shape, and now I'm curling it from both sides, from one end to the middle and from another to the opposite direction. for the third way of making the curl, I'm again just shaping the clay into the sphere shape, flattening it, and bending this in half. When I'm done applying my design, I'm just checking it if it looks neat and all of the details look nice. Cutting out the excess on the edges if I have some. Then using leftover clay, I decided to do the edging. So for that, I'm uploading the pieces of clay into the extruder. And after that, I'm creating a little braid by twisting two pieces together and then other two in an opposite direction, connected them to each other. After that, I'm applying this on the edges around, making sure it's all secure. Adding one more little extra piece. And here's how my final result looks like. Before baking, I'm again going over the design to look if everything looks nice. And after that, I'm baking that. Checking the baking instructions on the packages of your clay. I'm baking the bigger pieces like that for an hour. And here's my baked design. Now I'm detaching it from the mug and sanding the surface of the design and of the mug to make sure that the future design is gonna stick better to the mug. After I sand them, I apply epoxy resin. And to secure this on a spot, I'm applying masking tape and leaving it for 24 hours. And here's my final result. Let me know in the comments below if you like how my design came out. And this is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Share with me in the comments below if you like this tutorial. Also, don't forget to hit the red button to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and we see each other in the next one.